Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. We provide simple, clear, and actionable US stock trading insights for everyday investors. Want faster and more precise trade ideas? Visit usaxp.com and register for free. Get automated 1 to 4 week trading analysis, complete strategies with entry, stop loss, and take profit levels, and coverage across US, Hong Kong, and global markets. Hey everyone, welcome back. Let's take a quick, clear look at Ondas, ticker ONDS, and what the next 1 to 4 weeks could look like from a trading perspective. As of the latest close on April 21st, the stock finished at 10.87. Right now, the short-term bias is bullish, but not without some important risks to watch. Here's why the trend leans positive. Price is trading above both the 20-day and 50-day moving averages, which suggests underlying strength. Momentum indicators are also supportive. RSI is around 60, not overbought yet, and MACD remains positive. On top of that, volume is running above the 20-day average, meaning buyers are still actively participating. So overall, the trend is constructive, but not extended enough to ignore discipline. Now let's talk about entry zones. There are 2 key areas to consider. The first is a pullback zone between 950 and 980, near the 20-day moving average. This is the more conservative approach, waiting for price to retrace and show signs of stabilization, like a long lower wick or strong support on higher volume. The second is a more aggressive zone between $10 and $10.35, near the 50-day moving average. This is for traders who want to stay with the trend and buy dips without waiting for a deeper pullback. Next, let's define risk management using ATR. The current ATR is about 0.73, which reflects relatively high daily volatility. You have 2 main stop-loss approaches. A tighter stop, about 1 times ATR below your entry, helps control risk, but may get triggered by short-term noise. A wider stop, around 1.5 times ATR, gives the trade more room to breathe, especially in a volatile stock like this. Either way, position sizing is key. Always adjust based on your risk tolerance. Now for the profit targets. The first target sits around 1150, which aligns with recent highs and short-term resistance. That's roughly a 5 to 6% move from current levels. The second target is around 1250, near prior highs from earlier this year, offering about a 15% upside. A common approach here is scaling out. For example, taking partial profits at the first level and letting the rest run toward the second. So when does this setup fail? If price breaks below the 20-day moving average, around 9.61, and stays there, especially on rising volume, that would invalidate the bullish thesis and signal a need to exit or reassess. Finally, let's talk about risk factors. The stock is already trading near the upper Bollinger Band, which means a short-term pullback or consolidation is very possible. There's also clear resistance near 11.37. Failure to break above that level can trigger selling pressure. Ondas has shown high volatility in the past, so sudden swings in either direction are not unusual. Also keep an eye on volume. If rising volume shifts from buying to selling, downside moves can accelerate quickly. Bottom line, the trend is bullish, supported by momentum and volume. But this is still a volatile setup, so disciplined entries and risk control matter. Confidence level here is around 70 out of 100. Solid, but not without caution. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay patient, stay disciplined, and trade smart.